Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Action Figure Cantina. Today we're having a look at the DC Direct Arkham City Nightwing. So on first glance, Nightwing looks pretty nice. I'm glad that they included him in the lineup, but there's a bit left to be desired with him. The outfit itself is quite good. I think they did a pretty good job, with the sculpt work on the armor. As you can see, there's a lot of little I don't know if that's supposed to be like the texture of the suit or its wear and tear. I'm guessing it's the texture of the suit. But it looks good. The coloring is nice. There's like a shiny metallic type blue that they used around him. And then the black is mostly just like a flat black with, little bits of it that are a little bit shinier. And he has rivets there in the back, which kind of, there's a few there in the front too, which kind of help match it to the Batman suit, of course. The head itself is okay. The paintwork's a little bit sloppy around the mask, but that aside, the head sculpt is all right. He looks very emo, I think. And that's probably what they were going for, I suppose. It's got a bit of a ducktail there at the back, which I don't quite like. It's an okay head. He almost looks a bit effeminate. For some reason, his skin is like flawless, no 5 o'clock shadow or anything. His lips almost look like they've been injected. So, it's not bad. I get that they were for the most part following the design of the video game character, but I think he could be a little more manly, I should say. I don't know. As it stands, it's okay. It's certainly not that great. The rest of the outfit is nice. You have these little clips right here where you basically just put his batons in, and I'll give you a look at that in a sec. But, just want to give you a better look there at the outfit. I like the boots. I think the boots look pretty nice. More riveting there, which is cool. Now, this is what I think's pretty weird about this figure. He almost has like an hourglass shape right there, and that's kind of what I mean. It's not just the face. He does look a little bit effeminate, but then once you get down here, like where the legs are, like it goes in, and the legs are pretty skinny there at the thighs, and I kind of get why they had to do that, so that they could have posability with him there, but he's got a tiny butt. But it looks a little funky. I think maybe if this figure had a belt, it probably would look a little bit nicer, but, I don't know. I just feel that it looks a little bit odd. In the way of articulation, Nightwing has a ball joint here at the head. He has ball hinges at the shoulders. You get a pretty good range of movement, and the little hinge right there is covered, so you can't see it. He has a rotation at the bicep, which is cool because very few of these Arkham figures have that, especially the earlier ones. You get a bend there at the elbow. You get, now the legs are kind of weird. They are hinged, and, you do get some good forward and even a little bit of side movement there. I mean, not a great range, but, it's okay. But they don't really go back because of his, his rear end there kind of hindering the movement. So it's a little strange. And then you also get, a bend at the knee and a rotation at the boot. Once again, these two accessories are included. They are his stun batons. They look pretty nice. They're pretty nicely decorated, I suppose. They're not anything uber fancy or anything, but they're cool enough. I think they may have benefited from a little bit more of a vibrant kind of paint, maybe there, like to make it look a little bit more like it was lit up. Maybe those blues were a little bit brighter. But I think they did a pretty good job for the paint. I don't really have a whole lot bad to say about these. So as I mentioned earlier, you simply snap these into the back right there, into those clips, and they hold them in place so that they don't go anywhere. Yeah, so it's pretty neat. I like it when they incorporate things like this into figures. As you can see, they're not perfectly straight, probably because one of the clips might be off or something. But hey, it's cool. You can kind of store them in there, and he looks cool wearing them. So I like those. Now, if you pick up Nightwing, just be advised that his head's a little bit too big, especially if you compare him with Batman. You can see Batman's head is quite a bit skinnier. So imagine if Nightwing had the mask that Batman's wearing on him. It would look really strange because Nightwing just has a flat out huge head. Even if you compare him with Robin or any of the other Batman figures, the same is the case. So it would have been nice if they would have done a little bit of a better job making them more consistent with each other. That way they don't look. That way the flow is a little bit better when you have them together on a shelf. All right, ladies and gents, this is the DC Direct Arkham City Nightwing. On the whole, he's an okay figure. The sculpt is not bad. Paintwork is quite good. The face, I think it could have been a little bit better. The head's a little bit oversized. The articulation's all right. It's definitely improved from previous DC Arkham figures, but, there could still stand to be some improvements to it. Accessories are nice. On the whole, I think that they did a pretty good job with the figure, but, I can't help but feel that there are some things with that could have been way better. He's a good figure. If you're collecting the DC figures, you're probably going to want to have them in your collection. But I don't think he is absolutely essential. And he's actually quite expensive nowadays in price. When I first got him, it was through Amazon when he first came out. Luckily, DC Collectibles is releasing a multi-pack that has Nightwing, repaint of Robin, repaint of Arkham City Harley Quinn, and the original Batman figure. Because some of those figures are pretty expensive to pick up nowadays. So that's cool. That'd definitely be a good set. If you're looking to get the main heroes in one fell swoop. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, bye bye.